Okay.
And we're back. Hello and welcome back to the Andrew Eborn Show. In the earlier part, we were talking to the wonderful Mike Read about the heritage chart and how it all started with one artist in particular, Lamal, who comes from Wigan, doesn't he?
That's right. Yes, he's a Wiganer. So I thought I'd do a little poem on four famous Wiganers, interviewed by another famous Wiganer, which is Kay Burley. So this is Wigan's Kay Burley. I'm up early for... Oh, well, do you know, I normally do it in a John Cooper Clarke voice, but I should do it just a general Lancashire voice for Wigan, shouldn't I, really?
Oh, let's hear your Lancashire voice. That would be good. Okay.
Not it's any different. Not it's any different.
All about Wigan. I'll try and spot the difference.
This is Wigan's Kay Burley. I'm up early for Sky News Talk, interviewing famous locals for Wiganers Walk. Kay Burley. Lamal, you're a local lad. Is one sure that your remarkable style of tonsure, sticking up there on your bonce, you're not laughed at when you go on tour? Lamal. Laugh? I'm sure your Sky News crew do, and I'm pretty certain you do, but it's not a tonsorial voodoo, though it worked for Catch a Goo Goo. Kay Burley. And Wigan's George Formby with your ukulele like a latter-day Bill Bailey or a four-string version of Bill Haley. I've heard you play with it almost daily. George Formby. Hee Miss Burley, your innuendos. Are you still trying to offend those who lean on lampposts and unbefriend those who also go off cleaning windows? Kay Burley. So Wigan chemist Alan Battersby. Are we going to be frank? Yes, let us be. You know me, I'm not given to flattery, so what's this rubbish you've been up to latterly? Alan Battersby. I've no time for interviews, they're pathetic, but I'm working on a structure that's genetic, a route to B12 that's biosynthetic, a pathway to cyanocobalamin that's kinetic. Kay Burley. I'm with Gerard Winstanley, one of the prominent figures of the movement the media are calling the Diggers. You're from Wigan, why not call them the Wiggers? Though some are calling you layabouts and liggers. Gerard Winstanley. You really, reporter, I'm very astonished. Your argument lacks a certain polish, and you don't really listen, you just admonish. We want property and wages to be abolished. Kay Burley. Thank you, Mr. Winstanley, keep on digging, and you, Lamal, you keep on gigging, and you, Mr. Formby, you keep on picking at your little ukulele down in Wigan.
Hey, we love it, good old Kay Burley. And they're all up there, aren't they? What I love is you get these artists who put these places on the map. And obviously just before then, the wonderful George Orwell, and the road to Wigan Pier, because he's outside the BBC now, isn't he? Good old George Orwell.
Yeah, large statue of George Orwell outside the BBC. Yeah, interesting, really. Why they, of all the people, they picked him to put up a major statue to. There were so many famous broadcasters and stuff like that. So I mean, I know he did stuff there, but it's like anything, isn't it? It's like, you know, Abbey Road Studios. How many blue plaques could you put up? You could wallpaper with it. You've got 500 up there, couldn't you? I mean, the London Palladium, how do you decide who goes up? Pinewood Studios, you know, we've done some there. How do you could put hundreds up, really?
Well, what they do at the Palladium, they put a whole wall of lots of faces, don't they, which is glorious, all the people who've played there. And outside the BBC, George Orwell, it has that famous quote of his, if liberty means anything, it means the right to tell people what they don't want to hear.
Yes, I mean, but there are so many wonderful quotes. You could put up whoever you put up, people will complain. If you put up Oscar Wilde and one of his epigrams, you know, somebody will complain. But they have the wonderful, you know, piazza area now where they have all the inlaid countries around the world. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's interesting because when I was there, it was just a little side road where you park your car and got clamped. Now it's a whole swish area where you sit outside and take coffee and wave at passing producers. You know, it's a whole different...
What I love about it, apart from the BBC, you see all these people who come into the BBC, the politicians for their interviews, and outside, obviously, Sky and all the other channels have their crew, because I recognise the All Souls Church and the background with the other bits and pieces as well. So all the broadcasters seem to congregate around that piazza.
Yeah, yeah, it's a place to I guess to see and be seen if you want to catch somebody's eye or whatever. And actually, it's quite useful if you get there early for a meeting. You sit outside and have a cup of tea or something, and you know, if you want to meet someone, you don't want to meet in the office, you can meet there. So it's yeah, I kind of miss that. I mean, at the moment, of course, I'm just thinking, why haven't I been there for a while? And I suddenly realised.
Yes, it is. Have you been to Wigan then?
I have, yes. I left a very nice blazer on on a platform seat in Wigan, and as the train pulled out, I realised I had. And I went, there it goes. No, it's me going. It's the jacket that's staying. So yeah, I don't know who's got that. Probably Limal nicked it.
Oh, I hope so. Whoever's got it, they'll be watching this, and they can send in a photo or send it to me. I'll wear it next time when we do one of our changes. It'll be a delight. But for now, Radio Laureate Mike Read, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Andrew.
So thank you again to the wonderful Radio Laureate Mike Read, putting Wigan on the map together with all those glorious people as well. If you'd like to be a guest or have suggestions for guests for the show, write to me at guests@octopustv.com. That's guests@octopustv.com. Don't forget, you can follow me at Andrew Eborn @octopustv. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free. But until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.